the technology now allowed us to be mining underneath those power lines. I'm talking about the power lines that basically supplies 85% of the power to Joburg.
Wow.
So if we had to blast those power lines, load shedding is nothing, trust me. So yeah, it was that, and then from there was a Transnet railway next to it. So there were a lot of areas that are quite sensitive there, and then those drones, they would be helping to say, okay, how do we ensure that people don't walk in? Because it was, like I said, it wasn't fenced while we were blasting. And then from there, how do we ensure that we blast it successfully next to the power lines, underneath the power lines and next to the railway without causing any harm, you know? So after that whole thing happened, they realized that the trends had changed, you know, and then that's when they started to Bokang, we would like you to actually come and guest lecture at our school. We've noticed, actually, we've seen or we've witnessed that we are lagging, you know. There's a lot of things that are happening. So going to, basically, okay, your question was what has changed. So the trends have changed. We're no longer doing the things the same way we used to. There has been a lot of technology intervention,
right,
and there's still more coming, you know. So that's what has changed.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that we will ever get to a point where mining is automated and that we actually have machines doing it instead of having actual manpower workforce?
Yeah, quite scary. South Africa doesn't. We're not yet there in terms of embracing it. But yeah, look, it is already happening in other countries where the mines are already automated. I'm guest lecturing now currently, UJUP as well. And when you present this to the students, you can see that we aren't ready for it. You know, not everybody is prepared. So yes, we are at that stage. If you go to Australia, you go to Rio Tinto's Pilbara mine, you literally have got what they call an operational center, and you've got let's say now the operational center will be in Sandton, and then you've got the actual operation taking place in that remote area somewhere in Northern Cape, let's say in Kimberley or in Khartoum, you know. So literally, there's, and you know, on the ground you'll have only people who are maintaining the machinery, but then the actual operation, operation of the machinery is taking place in Sandton. So that is already taking place where you can just be having one person operating a whole fleet of trucks, you know, 5 to 10 trucks, only one person, just through the click of a button. So yes, it is getting there. Automation, it has already hit mining. It's not something of the future. It's already in existence now.
And what inspires you to keep going on a daily basis?
For me, you know, it's just me knowing that I've got a lot to offer to the world. When I was an employee, when I was a full-time employee, I used to feel like I'm boxed, and you know, you've got this 8 hours to 10 hour day, and then from there you clock out, and then from there you go home, and then you repeat the same thing over and over again. But then when I left the world, it's like when I left my employment and decided to go and do what I refer to as my own thing, you know, it was me knowing that I can offer a lot to the world, and literally knowing that my limits are in my imagination, you know, and I would like to leave a legacy. You know, I'm doing seminars, I'm coaching as well, and I'm also busy with my book writing.
And to somebody that's listening to you right now, Bokang, and you know, they're hearing your journey and what you're doing right now, and they're feeling inspired by it, but they're looking at their own lives and they can see that, you know, they are nowhere near to discovering their purpose and where they meant to be in life, and they're not even encouraged to start this day. How would you advise that person?
Look, one has to just identify what is it that they enjoy doing without even keeping track of time. Literally, what is it that I enjoy writing? Sometimes when I write, I just, you know, I'm just stuck in my own world. You know, it's just me and that writing alone. So just find something that you really enjoy doing without even keeping track of time. And then check what value can that add to you, and what can it also add to the world. And then from there, just go for it, you know, give it your all, be relentless, you know, no matter what a person is going to say to you. And look, people are going to judge you. It's not going to be an easy journey. People are going to judge you. People are going to discourage you. But then once you get there, you must just remember that nobody has got this life thing all figured out. Nobody has it all figured out, you know. And we must all know that one day we are all going to live this up someday, you know. So make sure that you would have seized all the moments, and we don't have forever to live. You know, you must make sure that you get going today, you know. And whatever you do, when I was an employee, I would know that, at my level of engagement, because now my body is at work, but my mind is out there elsewhere.
Yes.
It was going to be causing me a lot of troubles in the future, to a point that one can even get dismissed because you're not literally engaged when you're at work. And then if you're going to be troubled, no matter where you go. So even at work, you can be fired, you can be retrenched, anything can happen. And then even outside, things may not go well, but then it's better the problems that you choose than the ones that have been chosen for you. So make sure that, you choose your own problems.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us and just sharing your inspiration with us. Please do share with us your social media handles if you are on social media.
Okay, so people can visit my website. It's www.bokanggkelepa.com. And then I've got a Twitter handle, Kelepa B, so that's my surname and my initial. My Facebook page is Bokang Kelepa. And then I'm on Instagram as Bokang K. And then they can contact me as well. It's going to go to my PA. It's 067 264 1843.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Bokang Kelepa, the Managing Director of Balitima Mining Services, joining us in our Get Up and Go. It's 10 minutes before 5 o'clock. Let's get some spiritual inspiration.
This new day on SAFM.